How to overcome spiritual dryness through surrender. Imagine feeling distant from God, like your spiritual fire has cooled down. You're not alone in this experience, and it's more common than you might think. Sometimes, life's busy moments or emotional struggles can make us feel disconnected from our faith. When that happens, it's easy to think we need to push harder or try to fix it ourselves. But often, the best step is to let go and surrender. Surrendering means giving up control over how you think your spiritual life should look and trusting God to work in your heart. It's about opening your hands and your heart to His presence, even when you don't feel Him right now. Start by honestly recognizing how you feel. Don't judge yourself for feeling distant or empty. Just admit it. When you're honest about your feelings, it creates space for God to come in and work. Next, think about any sins or divided loyalties that might be blocking your connection. Confessing and repenting of these can clear the way for renewed fellowship with God. Remember, God already knows your heart, so being truthful helps you move forward. Then choose to trust that God is near, even if your feelings aren't showing it. Faith isn't about feeling close all the time. It's about trusting His promises and His character. Let go of the idea that you have to perform or do everything perfectly. Instead, rest in God's grace. He is the one who can restore your spirit in His perfect timing. Surrender can also mean trying new ways to connect with God. Maybe it's quiet prayer, listening to worship music, or serving others with a willing heart. These acts of surrender open doors to fresh experiences with God without expecting immediate results. Patience is key. Spiritual dryness can last for a season, but surrender involves continuing to seek God each day. Even in the quiet, trust that growth is happening beneath the surface. For women balancing faith, family, and daily responsibilities, surrendering in these moments means leaning on God's strength instead of your own. It's a humble posture that frees you from guilt and helps you care for yourself spiritually. Practical steps include setting aside time for quiet reflection, journaling your feelings and prayers, and connecting with supportive faith communities. Remember how God has been faithful in the past, and let that encourage you to keep trusting Him now. Overcoming spiritual dryness through surrender is about releasing control, being honest about your feelings, trusting God beyond what you see or feel, and patiently waiting for His restoration. It's a gentle, trusting act that invites God to renew your soul and bring you back to a place of joy and connection. This approach offers hope and a clear path forward, even in the driest seasons of your faith journey.